still lingers in the air, from words we threw without a care. The echoes of a slammed front door still shake the floor.
Your glass is empty on the table. We were strong but not that stable. Two hearts racing out of control, now paying every toll.
We were sparks and gasoline, too intense to stay serene. Thought the flames would light the way, but they burned away. After the fire, what remains? Just scattered ash and stains of everything we knew.
After the shouting fades to gray, there's nothing left to say, just me without you.
Even though the heat is gone, the damage lingers on in every shattered dream.
After the fire dies, nothing's what it seems.
Your reflection in the glass feels like someone from the past.
I barely recognize the hurt behind my eyes.
We were fearless, we were loud, standing tall against the crowd.
But even mountains made of stone can crumble on their own.
If love is built on fragile ground,
It only takes one reckless sound to tear the whole thing down without a warning sign.
after the fire,
In the dark, I search for one small spark
to guide me through the night.
Maybe someday I'll forgive the way we chose to live and how we lost the fight.
But loving you was real and true.
Even if it broke us in two, even if it's over now.
After the fire, I'm still learning how. After the fire, in the dark, I search for one small spark.
To guide me through the night.
Your suitcase left a hollow sound when it rolled across the ground, like thunder in a quiet room, sealing our doom. The curtain swayed in silver light. We didn't even try to fight. Two tired hearts, too warm to say the love we gave.
We were castles in the sand, built with shaking hands. Never thought the tide would rise before our eyes.
We were flying on paper wings, fragile little things, caught inside the wind. Every promise that we made slowly started to fray, tearing from within. paper wings can't hold the sky. And I still miss you. There's a picture frame turned face down, dust gathering all around, like memories we tried to hide, but never left inside. Your voice still lingers in these walls, in every whisper silence calls. I thought the time would ease the ache, but some hearts never break.
We were golden in the start, writing forever on our hearts. Never thought the ink would fade or love would drift away.
Shadows don't lie in the dark, they trace the shape of who we are. And you're still standing next to me,
Even when the lights are gone,
even when I'm moving on. You're the truth I cannot flee. Every tear I try to hide,
every piece of wounded pride
leads me back to you.
shadows don't lie.
They show what's true.
The mirror shows a tired face, trying hard to replace all the nights we stayed awake, every risk we used to take.
We were fearless, we were wild,
Love was reckless like a child,
but even flames that burn so bright can disappear from sight. If I could steal one more goodbye, I wanna let you walk away this time. I'd hold you till the morning light and make it right.
shadows don't lie in the dark, they keep your fading spark alive inside my chest.
Though tomorrow waits for me,
And someday I'll be free.
tonight I must confess, loving you was all I knew, the bravest thing I'd ever do,
The sweetest sacrifice.
shadows don't lie, and neither do my eyes. There's a hollow in this quiet room, like winter came too soon. Your shadow lingers on the wall, but you don't call anymore. I keep the curtains half drawn tight, afraid to face the morning light, 'cause daylight shows what's really true. There's no more me and you. We were diamonds in the dark, burning with a fragile spark. Now I'm holding broken pieces of my heart. Where the light used to be, there's a space inside of me that no one else can feel. Every word we didn't say still echoes in the grave. like a wound that won't let go. Your name is carved into my mind, in every silent line. I hear your laughter in the rain, soft and full of pain. We were standing on the edge, too proud to make a pledge, and love slipped through our hands like water through the sand. If I could hold you one last time, I'd say the words I left behind. But time is cruel and love is blind, and fate won't realign. Where the light used to be, there's a faded memory of everything we had. Though tomorrow I'll pretend that my heart can mend, it still feels so sad. Maybe someday I'll believe there's more than what we couldn't keep, more than shattered dreams. But tonight I stand alone, with your ghost between the seams.
The windows open to the night, cold air cuts like quiet knives. Your whisper lingers in the dark, a fading spark in broken light. I walk across the wooden floor where we used to be before. Every step a memory of how it used to be. We were fearless in the flame, calling out each other's names. Never thought the fire would fade or love would change. Now it's echoes after you. All I hear is truth ringing in my head. Every promise that we made slowly starts to fade, but the words we said still tremble in my chest. Never let me rest, no matter what I do. All that's left tonight are echoes after you.
Your jacket's gone from by the door, but I still feel you more and more, like perfume hanging in the air, like you're still there.
We were lightning in the sky, shining bright and asking why. Two hearts racing toward a storm we couldn't outrun.
If I could turn the clock around, before our love hit the ground, I'd hold you through the falling rain and take the blame.
Now it's echoes after you. echoes after you.
The streetlights flicker in the pouring rain. Your shadow lingers like a soft refrain. Every step I take, I hear your name, whispered by the wind that feeds the flame. Empty rooms and photographs, broken dreams and shattered glass. I trace your smile with trembling hands, like drawing lines across the sand. Every night I close my eyes, I see the truth behind your lies. Still my heart refuses to let go. It beats for you alone. Down the hall, like distant thunder before the fall. I taste the salt of tears we cried, the promises we let slide. We were fire against the night, burning fast and burning bright. Now I'm standing in the cold, memories I can't let go. If love's a wound that never heals, why is it the only thing I feel? Every scar reminds me of your touch, and it still hurts so much. Maybe someday I'll be free from the ghost of you and me, but tonight I let the music play. Let my broken heart say, I'm calling out into the dark, waiting for a spark, though I know it won't return. Through the silence and the pain, through the endless rain, there's a lesson left to learn. Love can fade but never dies. It lives between the lines of every song we used to play. So I'll sing until the dawn, with your echo carrying on. In my heart you'll always stay.
I found the words I couldn't say, folded up and packed away in the drawer beside my bed. with all the tears I never shed.
Your goodbye still fills the room like fading roses out of bloom. Every corner of this place still remembers your embrace.
We were strong, or so it seemed, building castles out of dreams. Never thought the tide would turn or bridges burn. These are letters I never sent, full of love and deep regret. Every line still bleeds your name. All the chances that we missed, all the nights we used to kiss. Nothing feels the same, even if you moved along. In my heart you still belong, like a melody that stays. These are letters I never sent, lost in
If I could rewrite that scene, say the things I really mean, I'd tear these pages into two and run to you.
These are letters I never sent, all the love that heaven lent still echoes in my chest. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free, tonight I must confess, loving you was worth the fall, worth the heartbreak, worth it all, even with the pain. These are letters I never sent, but I'd write them all again. Yeah, the street is quiet after 9, like it's holding back the time. Your laughter used to fill the air, now it's nowhere. The picture frames are slightly cracked, like something we can't take back. I run my fingers through the dust of broken trust. We were stronger than we knew, wrapped in something true. Never thought the sky could fall at all. Now I'm living with half of a heart, trying to restore what I can't replace. Every memory we made refuses to fade. were free, blind to what could be. Two silhouettes against the dawn, swearing we would carry on. But even vows can slowly bend and finally end. If love was meant to make us whole, why did it take its toll? I'd give up all I am tonight to make it right. Now I'm living with a heart, learning in the dark how to stand alone, though tomorrow waits for me. And someday I'll be free. This ache has grown. Maybe time will stitch the seam between what was and what has been, and help me play my part. But until that day arrives, I'll beat with half of a heart. The radio plays our favorite song, but it feels so wrong tonight. Your side of the bed is cold as stone. No warmth, no soft goodnight. I drive past places we used to go, where laughter filled the air. Now every street light seems to know you're no longer there. We were written in the stars, but somehow lost the spark. Now I'm searching in the dark for where we fell apart. This is the last time we were us, before the fall, before the rust, before the silence grew between our hearts. We were fire in the rain, we were dancing through the pain. Now we're just two worlds apart. Even if I let you go, there's one thing you should know: you'll always leave your mark. You were my light, my only truth, my shelter in the dark. Your sweater's hanging by the door, like you're walking any day. I still hear your footsteps on the floor, though they've all faded away. We were reckless, we were wild, running fast, chasing dreams. But love can turn from sweet to fragile quicker than it seems. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you closer now. But all I have are memories and echoes of your sound. This is the last time we were us, before the cracks turned into dust, before goodbye was all we had. Though tomorrow
There's a crack across the mirror now, like a promise we don't know how to put back into place again, like we were back then. Your footsteps fading down the stairs, heavy with unspoken prayers. I almost called your name out loud, but silence was too proud. We were riding in the dark, tracing love with fragile hearts. Never thought the ink would bleed from what we need. Between the lines we broke and every word we spoke, there's a truth we couldn't face. All the dreams we drew slowly fell into leaving empty space. Even if we try to hide, there's no place for pride. When love starts to choke, we lost more than we could see. Between the lines we broke. Your sweater still hangs on the chair, like you might still be there. I reach out but touch the air and find despair. We were wildfire in the cold, too intense to hold, burning bright without a plan. Now just ash in my hands. If I could turn the page tonight, erase the fight, I'd hold you close and let it be just you and me. Between the lines we broke, there's a fragile hope that maybe we could mend. Though tomorrow calls my name and nothing stays the same, I still pretend maybe love was never meant to stay without a dent, without a scar to show. But I still feel you in my chest, more than you will ever know. Between the lines we broke. The morning breaks without a sound, your heart beats nowhere to be found. The cold side of the bed remains like unhealed stains. Your pillow holds the shape of you, but dreams don't carry truth. I reach across the empty sheet and feel defeat. We were louder than the rain, dancing through the pain. Never thought we'd drift apart from the start. Now I wake to the cold side of the bed, to the words we never said, hanging in the air. Every promise left undone echoes with the sun, shining on despair. Even if the day moves on and I learn to be strong, there's something I can't mend.
but I still see you there, like a shadow in the light, fading out of sight. We were wildfire in the dark, burning with a reckless spark. Two hearts running wild and free, too blind to see.
If I could turn one page tonight, undo that final fight, I'd trade my pride for one more chance at one last dance. Now I wake to the cold side of the bed, with every tear I've shed, soaking through the past, though tomorrow waits ahead, and new words will be said. Some memories last, maybe time will let me heal, teach my heart to feel something new instead. But tonight I'm wide awake on the cold side of the door was open, lights were low, your footsteps soft, prepared to go. A quiet storm behind your eyes, no more alibis. The air was thick with almost tears, heavy with unspoken fears. We stood like strangers in the hall, watching shadows fall. We were oceans deep and wide, now just waves pulled by the tide. Somewhere lost between the truth and our pride, in the space between goodbye, where we don't ask why. I still reach for you in the silence of the room, in the fading bloom. There's nothing I can do, even if the night moves on, even if you're gone. You're the echo in my mind, in the space between goodbye. I leave my heart behind. Your perfume lingers in the air, light, you're still standing there. I almost hear you call my name, but it's never the same. We were lightning in the dark, brilliant with a fragile spark. But even stars that burn so bright disappear from sight. If love is just a fragile thread, why does it pull when hope is dead? I trade tomorrow's rising sun for one more don't be done. In the space between goodbye, where the tears won't dry, I finally understand love can break but still remain, like a soft unhealed pain etched upon my hand. Maybe time will let me heal, maybe I will learn to feel something new someday.
forever stay. The city sleeps beneath a broken sky. Neon tears begin to cry. Your perfume lingers in the air, like a ghost that's everywhere. I walk alone on empty streets, counting shattered heartbeats. Every corner holds your trace, every shadow wears your face. I try to drown your memory, but it keeps on haunting me like a melody that won't let go. Soft and slow, I'm falling after midnight into the fading light, where our love used to shine. Through the silence and the blue, I'm still chasing you across this fragile life. Even if you're far away,
Even if you'll never scared,
you're the fire in my veins. I'm holding on to yesterday, though it's slipping through the rain. Laughter echoes in my mind, like a song I left behind. We were burning bright and wild, two lost hearts running miles. Now the nights are growing cold, and the truth is hard to hold. Love can turn to dust and smoke with a single word we spoke.
if I could turn the hands of time,
That rewrite every line,
but all that's left are memories
and broken harmonies. I'm falling after midnight,
still searching for the light of love that couldn't stay.
through the silence and the pain, through the endless rain. I hear your name, and all the dawn will rise again. You'll forever be my sweetest ache, my unfinished song, my beautiful mistake. The city sleeps beneath a broken sky. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. Oh. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. Oh, the city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky.
Still holds your silhouette like a shadow I can't forget. Your coffee's cold beside the sink, just like the space between what we think. I hear your footsteps in my head, and every word we never said. The curtains move but you're not there, just memories in the air. We were satellites at night, caught inside each other's light. Never thought we'd lose the view of something true. It's the gravity of you pulling me through every broken day. No matter how I try to run, you're the moon, I'm the undone. Drifting far away, even when the sky is clear. It's the gravity of you. Your laughter lingers in the hall like a distant curtain call. We were reckless, we were bright, burning up the night. Two comets in a fearless race, leaving fire in our wake. But every orbit has an end, every heart must bend.
If I could rewrite the stars, close the distance where we are, I'd hold you in this endless blue like we used to do.
It's the gravity of you, stronger than the truth, that we've come undone. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free. Tonight, you're still the one. Maybe time will set me loose, cut the hidden news of everything we knew. But until I learn to fly, I'm falling into you. The rain is carving down the street like the rhythm of defeat. Your name's still burning on my tongue like a song left half sung. There's a picture on the shelf, I can't take it down myself. Every smile frozen there feels too much to bear. We were standing at the edge, balancing on broken pledges. Never thought we'd slip so far from who we are. Now I'm holding pieces of the blue, fragments of me and you, scattered on the floor. Every word we threw away still finds a way to hurt a little more. Even if the sky turns gray, even if I walk away, you're the ache I can't undo. I'm still holding pieces of the blue. Your laughter lingers in my mind like a clock I can't rewind. We were reckless, we were bright, running through the night. Two hearts beating out of sync, closer to the brink. We thought love would pull us through, but it slipped like morning dew. If I could gather every shot of this broken, battered heart, I'd build a bridge across the truth and run to you. Still I'm holding pieces of the blue, everything we knew fading into dust. Though tomorrow I'll stand tall and try to let it fall and try to trust. Maybe time will make it right, turn the dark to light, show me something new. But tonight I'm lost inside. pieces of the blue. There's a single light still on downstairs, like it's waiting for your steps on the stairs. Your shadow used to fill this space, now it's just an empty place. The clock keeps ticking way too loud, like it's calling out what we're without. I never thought I'd see the day you'd slowly walk away. We were stronger than the storms, wrapped inside each other's arms. Never thought we'd lose the ground we found. You were the last light on before the night went wrong, before the silence came. You were the steady flame, the shelter from the rain. Now nothing feels the same, even if the dark moves in. And I try to just pretend there's no replacing you. You were the last light on, the only truth I knew. Your laughter lingers in the hall, like a distant curtain call. I close my eyes and see your face, but time won't be erased. We were reckless, we were fast, never thinking it wouldn't last. Two hearts running toward a dream that slept between the seams. If I could hold you one more night before we lost the fight, I'd tell you what I never said before you left. You were the last light on, now I'm learning to be strong, with shadows by my side. Though tomorrow waits for me, someday I'll be free. Tonight I cannot hide. Loving you was worth the fall, worth the pain and worth it all. Even though we're through, you were the last light on, and I still see